Listener will know I've taken my boxing chat show on the road. Tickets still available at www.buncelive.com. Not allowed to say that, but hey. It started in Manchester last week and it's in Belfast next Tuesday, but a few nights ago I was at Lea Hurst Comedy Club, Bethnal Green. In fact, Ronald was there. I liked it, so did most of the people, I think everybody. Now, David Haye popped along for a chat. He's training under a railway line in South London for his fight with the giant Nikolai Valuev in Nuremberg on November 7. He'd just come back from Germany where he finally came face to something with the Beast, as he is known, because he's a big old boy. And I asked him about his thoughts, his immediate thoughts. He told me and the hundreds in the crowd, or 100 or so in the crowd, about his preparations for the big man.
Keith Long, he's pretty tall. Boxed all of that time, didn't do very well.
He's done better since, believe it or not.
Better since. He went the distance with that Solace. Yeah. And he's got better as time's gone. He was a bit of a novice back then. He comes straight from basketball.
Also, Audley's very good. Carry on.
Audley put a good left cross on his button down at Wembley Conference, I remember that. And but the guy's not bad. He's in there doing his thing and just getting used to punching up that much higher. Because obviously when I was fighting Vlad, I was training to fight Vlad. It's only literally 2 or 3 inches taller than me. But this time round, it's like 9 inches. So that little bit of difference makes a lot of difference. So just getting the arms conditioned to doing something different.
Now, everyone that fights him says the same thing. When they get out the ring, they're amazed at just how good he is. And I don't mean because he's not good; he's ugly to watch. But they're quite surprised by how sort of neat he is. He can tuck up and he can do he can do decent things. He's well schooled.
What he lacks in natural talent and speed, he sort of makes up with sort of arm length. So we're normally, if he was 6'2" or 6'3", you just walk straight through him. But he's not, so he's 7'2". So you've got to get past that ring. When a shot comes, you normally can slip it and land your shot, and now you've got to slip it and step in, then do it. By the time you've stepped in, he's already bringing his arms back, and he's a lot more tricky and awkward than people give him credit for, and that's why he's won. Was it 50 or 51? He hasn't really boxed any massive names. I've got massive.
He had some big fights in Battersea. Frank overmatched him at the start of it. No, by comparison, Frank, you think about some of those early fights you got him, because Frank promoted Nikolai for a while, Battersea Town Hall, and they were competitive compared to about the next 30 fights you got him. It's the truth, isn't it? Right, the first, you're training in this country, you're training in Northern Cyprus, you brought a state-of-the-art gym there, you're back here. Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm here at the moment. I'm in Vauxhall. We've got a little arch underneath in Vauxhall, underneath a train station. Sorry, a train line. Familiar? Yeah, it's just like very similar to the Fitzroy Lodge gyms down the road to it, and got all my stuff in there. Spot on, just what I need.
Dave, now obviously I've got to ask you this because we've had a few questions sent in, and people want to know about Vlad, they want to know about Vitali, they want to know about some of the things that they've said about you. We know some of the things you've said about them, but since last weekend when he beat Areola, and I love Areola, I mean I do love Areola, he's exciting, he's a crank, and he trains in front of a fridge door. Bosh, he scores points on every single one of those with me. But have you had any contact with Burnt Bonters, Adam, or anyone spoke to anyone?
There's nothing to say at the moment. You know, they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. We tried to make it happen. They wanted to take liberties, but we said, okay, we can go another route, which we have done, and it's a pretty good route in my eyes. So next time we sit around the table, we'll have the WBA title around my waist, and then we can say, okay, you've got to treat me with a bit more respect now. Now I get a deal that I feel comfortable with.
David, I hope you enjoy it. David, hey everybody, thank you very much.
One shot, mate.
Oh, at last there was a little bit of crowd noise. I was beginning to think that was done in the studio. Trust me, there was a lot of people there. It was a good night.